Hi. Now in this particular session, we are going to discuss about one of the most important, critical, or maybe right now every organization is facing the issue, attrition. Yes, this is the biggest exodus in the software industry, particularly during the pandemic, what every organization is facing. Everyone is looking for a job. Every software professional right now is almost looking for a job. Yes, the primary reason, it seems, they are looking for a salary, they are looking for growth, they are looking for better organization. But yes, the primary reason, what it seems, that the salary bracket of the software industry has completely changed. Like earlier, the salary per year was kind of 1 to 2. Right now it has become 3 times, 4 times, sometimes you will be able to say 6 times and 7 times as well. So all the recruiters, all the leadership team, hiring managers, project managers, they are not able to find a solution to this problem. Employees are leaving, some other organizations are offering them with a much better package, and you are also not able to find a salary with your expected salary bracket. You need to increase your budget, and then only you are getting someone. And obviously it's increasing the project cost, the overall budget of the organization, the salary structure of the organization completely disrupted, and the existing resources are also becoming unhappy because they can see that someone who is coming from outside can get whatever they want. They are getting the dream salary and they are still at the same salary bracket, so they are looking for a change. Or if you want to retain them, you need to change their salary as well. Now the question here, why this is happening, is it only salary that is playing the key important role, or there are some other factors? Can we do something as an employer or as a hiring manager or as a HR professional to stop this? One thing we must understand, whenever there is a situation like First World War, Second World War, or the pandemic, the market scenario going to change. A lot of immediate change will happen. If you see historically, after the First World War and Second World War, the cost of iron has increased multiple times. But after a certain period of time, the cost reduced because the construction work, the demand for iron supply has reduced. Similarly, at this point of time, because of the pandemic, the need of digital transformation, the need of different types of software implementation is there across the industry. It's there in almost in every vertical, be it manufacturing, retail, infrastructure, or any kind of organization. They are looking for a digital transformation because only digital transformation can save them from a situation like pandemic. And also a lot of employees are looking for work from home and other similar type of hybrid model of work. So they are definitely interested for a software implementation, certain kind of implementation to manage the workforce remotely, or if they are working from home. And the need of digital transformation is definitely there. They want to have a kind of system where the physical presence of the office or the showroom is not required anymore. Therefore, the demand of the IT professionals has increased multiple times. But not only that, the overall maybe budget of the project has increased up to a certain extent. But on the other hand, the organization needs to understand that for the last couple of years, for the last 2 years, 3 years, particularly during the pandemic, what exactly they have done for the employees. Because one thing you must understand, financial engagement or financial motivation is fine. That is going to satisfy your employees up to a certain point of time. But if you are looking for a long-term engagement, only financial motivation is not going to help you. And unfortunately, during the pandemic or before the pandemic also, when the IT companies were making a lot of profits, there were very less amount of initiatives to take care of the employees. primarily one thing we must understand, only increasing the salary is not gonna help you. You need to create a compensation structure. Increasing the CTC is not going to solve that solution. Increasing the CTC is going to increase your budget, is going to increase your burden, but will not ensure the retention of the employees. On the other hand, if you talk about the compensation structure, immediately you do not need to pay the employee entire benefit, not on a yearly basis. It has to be a kind of structured step-by-step approach where you will be able to retain them for a longer period of time. Say for example, instead of offering them a higher CTC package, if you are offering them a very much good fringe benefits, say for example a much better medical benefits for their parents, for their immediate family members. You offer them different types of life insurance coverage, which will give them a kind of security related to incidents like death, disability, accidents. You can give them the benefit of different types of other insurance policies related to their different well-being, different types of issues related to their households. So a lot of fringe benefits related to insurance, medical insurance, life insurance, then obviously the mandatory deduction for the inclusion in different types of government benefits has to be there anyway. But fringe benefits is one of the part where people are very much interested, because medical cost has grown or increased a lot, and medical security is one of the security everyone is looking for. Plus, you offer them some other benefit packages like loyalty bonus, like loan offers, like different types of immediate cash benefits, and different types of incentives, commissions. So they feel proud to be a part of the organization. I'll give you some certain examples related to that. Say for example, if you give them a kind of loyalty bonus for spending 3 years or 5 years with the organization, and the amount should be good, and an amount should be mentioned in the CTC. So they will understand that it's a component that they're going to get, but not immediately after a year. Say for example, you are offering 20 lakh of CTC, but instead of that you offer them maybe 18 lakh, but a kind of 5 lakh after completion of 3 years, 10 lakh after completion of 10 years. Let me just calculate. 2 lakh difference in each year. So 3 into 2, 6 lakhs less. Plus their appraisal calculation will always increase the salary. But you are paying 5 lakh after 3 years. What is the benefit? You are saving 1 lakh plus you are ensuring retention of the employee for another 3 years. One example. Another example, you offer them loans like car loans, house loans. Yes, house loan is a big amount of money, but on the other hand, again, you ensure the retention of the employee for a longer period of time. You offer them upfront a house loan of maybe 30 lakh, and they do not need to pay the interest of that, but the salaries may be little bit less than the external market. Maybe someone in the external market getting a CTC of 20, that person is getting a CTC of 15. 5 lakh difference, because the person got a 30 lakh immediate loan for their house. Two benefits. Monetarily, if you calculate the overall interest of 30 lakh, maybe at a rate of, I would say, 8%. So that comes around yearly, it is around 2,40,000. If I calculate at a rate of 80%. So 2,40,000 interest you are losing. But you are actually paying the employee 5 lakh less. So 2,40,000 minus 5 is 2,60,000 your profit. You are paying the interest from your pocket, but you are not paying the principal from your pocket. Principal is anyway getting deducted from the salary of the employee on a yearly basis. Maybe 10,000 per month, 5,000 per month, whatever. Another important factor, it is actually giving you a benefit that the employee will stay for another minimum 5 to 6 years, because the burden on the employee is huge. They cannot repay the money just like that. If I go to the bank will ask me for a lot of documents. Also, I need to pay a lot of interest. Who will take that hazard? Let me stay with the organization. So, through the fringe benefit, you actually can give an employee benefit of around, kind of 80 lakhs to 180 lakh to 1 crore, but on the other hand, the company need to maybe invest a lot of money initial level, but on a long term basis you are going to get the benefit. We are going to spend a very less amount of money on a yearly basis. That is one. Number two, if you are only concentrating on compensation, it's not going to help you. You also need to understand the new millennia is working not only for job, not only for money, but also for the growth opportunities. Different types of activities that will expand their horizon. To do that, you need to have a very good career path in front of everyone. The organization should have a proper hierarchy structure and a growth path in front of everyone. So ensure that people understand what is going to happen with their profile if they stay with the organization for 5 to 10 years. A lot of cases, particularly for software industry, people don't see they're learning anything new, they're doing anything new, their profile is getting upgraded. Give them the training of different new technologies. Maybe you have to include or introduce a LMS along with a lot of multiple course libraries where people will learn new technology and they will become very much happy while learning that. But the organization will also have a benefit of increasing their overall skill capability. They can showcase it in front of the clients if the certifications are coming to the associates. Next, you also need to understand they need a kind of growth opportunity in the organization. Their promotions, resignation changes, new profiles, job enhancement, job rotations, all these factors. Another one, a kind of very active engagement. During the pandemic, unfortunately, most of them are only dealing with a computer. People are not system. You cannot consider them just an ID and every day you will have a call with them over Microsoft Teams, Zoom or webinars, and then you expect the 100% loyalty and engagement from them. Not possible. Active engagement means you create different types of forums in the organization. It can be salary, it can be performance, it can be training, it can be travel. So different forums will have representation of employees and the groups will be formed. Automatically the employees will be fully engaged with the company, and you must include only the critical employees out there to ensure the critical employees do not leave the organization just like that. Therefore, it's not only the salary, you need to prepare a complete compensation structure to ensure the employee should not leave the job. You also need to ensure the employee should get the proper growth opportunity, learning opportunity, and a proper career progress plan in front of them. And number three, active engagement. Not only a game, not only certain types of fun activities. Active engagement means they has to be involved in different types of activities. It can be formation of groups, it can be formation of different forums, it can be different types of activities, it can be a very good long-term activity like train the trainer, where people will get the opportunity to learn something new, share their knowledge, and also conduct different training sessions, and also can get the opportunity to mentor the fresher team. So their growth objective, their overall satisfaction level will increase, engagement level will increase, and people will feel a part of the organization. So the answer is compensation package, active engagement, and obviously a lot of emphasis on learning and development and their career plan. So we must understand only salary is not going to fulfill the satisfaction level of the employee, and we cannot really retain our employees just like that. For the retention, we need a much better holistic approach, a much better long-term thought process, and something which would be very much beneficial for the employees as well. And by doing that, we definitely cannot ensure the retention of all of them, but at least up to a 50 or 60% if we are successful to retain the critical employees, the business of the organization will definitely get the benefit out of this activity or these initiatives. Thank you.